Hello everyone, welcome to Ansel Travel. Today right now we're starting at the Anaheim Marriott. So we're going to go to the VidCon here at the it's going to be next door at the Anaheim Convention Center. So you're going to go get registered and get all set to check out for the first day of VidCon. Alright, so right now we're by the entrance. There's like a walkway over here for VidCon. Of course, like there's walkway here. It's like driveway to the parking, but the whole security detail you need to go through first before you can get in and then get registered. That's typically what I see from like last year. You have to go through one of the side halls because typically a lot of people would park, of course, if you're staying at the hotels, and it's kind of a bit harder to do so. So let's see what exactly the security detail is this year. Okay, so right now we also have a lot of food trucks. So they have here in the Grand Plaza. So we got so we got Mediterranean, Mexican, hot dogs, Italian hot dogs, Mediterranean German young, raised burgers. It's cool and right on there. And they got churro truck. And that the Italian ice truck they had yesterday. Right now, the Santa Ana winds are up in high gear right now. It is fairly windy right now. Yep, now in the exhibit halls for VidCon, so we're going to go there in a moment. Also there, is a Visit Anaheim concierge as well, so you can get the perks pass on there as well if you're here for a conference.
Of social media and being content creators that have such almost like a legacy at this point. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, just getting to interact and talk with your supporters, like being able to connect on a different level with people all around the world. Also, I have a motto that I say at the end of every video that I post. It's called "Stay Positive." So, and I actually made it up during quarantine, which is a little ironic because you wanted to test negative at the time. But it's just always reminding me to, be happy, surround yourself with people that root for you and that love you and are happy for you. And, I've been on the internet consistently for many, many years, and I have shared a lot of myself. I've shared some very vulnerable things. But there are still parts of me that I have to remember actively that are me as a person in three-dimensional flesh who has different thoughts and different feelings and vastly different emotions at any given point in my life, and that whatever people are seeing on the internet is a tiny, tiny slice of that. And so learning how to not take things personally, I think, is crucial. I think the best piece of advice that I ever got when it comes to dealing with the internet was like, don't believe the good press, because then it'll be easier to not believe the bad press. And it's really hard because what a lovely feeling when you post something that you love and someone says, wow, I love this. You really want to take that to heart, and you can to an extent, and you should. But you also have to remember, like, I am making a product that I happen to be in, and I'm sharing it. And the people's reactions on this is their reaction to my product and my ability to make that product, which also hurts if people don't like it. Like, it's a no-win. Does that make sense?
Please. What's your name?
Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi. I have a question for Kira.
That's who I am. What's up?
If the Thundermans had a 5th season, would you decide to be in it?
Don't disappoint Matthew.
Hi here. Yes, absolutely. 1,000,000% yes. I would love to. I'm trying my hardest to make it happen. I have called all the right people at all the high places, and I'm telling them about cutie pies like you who want it. And I'm going to do my absolute darndest to make it happen, but we'll see.
Thank you very much to VidCon for having this beautiful format for us to be able to talk to you all. And please go ahead and follow us.
All right.
Thank you.
Day 3 VidCon. Yeah, so it looks like they got the wall erased since they use like dry erase markers. Yeah, so it looks like they use dry erase markers. So it is Friday, Friday, June 23rd. So today is the start of the individual day passes. So for about individual day passes, so a mix of the 4-day passes, and then especially for the individual day passes for each for Friday and Saturday. So for those, just go registration on your respective dates for there if you have individual day passes. It was down that way in the north building. So nice but very breezy day today out. And right now it's currently 76 degrees. Let's go inside.
Very straight to the point, but also put in some fun stuff and make them smile while we're doing it, and then making sure that they feel supported while learning something new that can often be scary for them, and be time when you have back in your head that, oh, you know what, you can't do it, you're not good enough in the back of your head. Yeah. So it all depends on what kind of subject we're teaching. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. I mean, even fixing a tiny hole in drywall is very terrifying. For anyone that rents, it's very easy. You can totally do it by yourself. Mercury has fantastic videos on it. But I mean, we have science, we have mental health, and we have animals over here. But animals, I mean, you go so in depth with your content. Have you found that that's better for your audience? I mean, I guess it varies from creator to creator, right?
I think what I like to do is, I like the idea of subverting expectations of, a lot of times surface level, it looks like I'm just a guy that's like trash talking your favorite animal, which is mostly what I'm doing. But also you're able to transition seamlessly into conservation and talking about preserving biodiversity and stuff like that. And you know, it's just a great way to just, it's like, yeah, you are being educational, but it's also something you're able to take with you. You're making it more palatable to somebody that might have maybe baseline level knowledge or interest in a certain topic, and you're also doing it in a way that you can, you know, pawn it off to like maybe your family or a friend or something like that. So that's the way I like doing it. I feel like it works the best that way in terms of my style of content, and yeah, that way it's simple for people that might not have that interest necessarily, but also you can go all the way in depth as you want to.
At different levels of the conversation, and all of it showed the nuances and difficulty of talking about biology and talking about nutrition in your day-to-day life. And so, was that like the sexiest episode we ever did? No. Was it like the most out there episode we ever did? No. But I loved how it showed the difficulty and nuance of the research process in a way that no other episode had ever afforded us up to that point. So I'd say that's a highlight.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It sounded pretty sexy to me.
Yeah,
so like, I know
it
what you're
sounded
saying.
pretty cool.
Bioavailability is something we don't talk about enough. That sounds awesome.
Hi.
Hi. So, Madhya, you must be exhausted. I know this is your third panel for the day.
Yeah, the third of the day, fifth overall, so forgive my voice, yeah.
So, you were talking a little bit about how you have your reactionary videos versus the other ones. So, it seems like there's basically two camps of educational videos. There's the ones where you're presenting an idea or a fact or whatever from, you know, just no previous idea.
One example that I give, when I'm talking about evolution, you see that diagram of the monkey like leveling up into the human. Sorry, my voice is shredded, I've been screaming for 2 days. But you see that picture of the monkey leveling up into a human. That's like calling the Civil War a disagreement. It's so boiled down, it's wrong. And that's good. Produced by this guy named Rudolf Salinger for a long time ago, and it was immediately reviled on the site because it's so bad. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to talk to you about the timeline of human evolution, I'm like, all right, there's Homo habilis, and then there's Homo erectus, and then there's Homo heidelbergensis, and there's Homo sapiens. Holy crap, did I just mislead you? But it's good enough, right? So like, I think that there's a lot of value in just saying, I'm leaving so much out here for context, come back to this episode if you want to know the truth, you know, or a little bit more. And then you have the opportunity to make a whole series. But that also gives the people who don't care the ability to move through the video, you know what I mean? I think that's really important to me. Stupid, simple answer, but it's what I do all the time.
Corey, did you also have something to add to that? Sure you did. Just like sort of like, is it okay to say like, I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, like that sort of?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really important. Just admitting where you're at is really vital, you know? Like, if you say this is all I know, then that's all you know, or I'm leaving stuff out, then I'm leaving stuff out. The only issue would come into play if you didn't say that, if you didn't do those things, because that's where the person can be misled. Like a video or an article or something that says, this is everything you will ever need to know about X, Y, and Z. Just immediately don't watch it. I would say don't, it's just not possible, you know? So admitting that, and it also builds more trust. because then they know if they go and find out that there was a lot more to it,
Yeah.
and you didn't share that, then it might discredit you, even if you didn't mean to mislead them. You know?
I also think a really positive thing to come out of all of this too is, yes, you can hold that information for your own video later down the line, but also it affords the opportunity to say like, hey, I don't have time to talk about this in my video right now, but if you want to learn more, get into the weeds, nuance, whatever, and if this is interesting to you, here is a great other channel, other video, other creator who is diving into those details right now. Go support them, go check it out. For more research, here it is, right?
Yeah.
And maybe one day we'll revisit it, maybe not, whatever, but this is where those answers can be found right now if this is interesting to you and if you want to learn more about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello everyone, welcome to VidCon. Today we're going to do we're going to do like a walkthrough of the show floor here at the Anaheim Convention Center for VidCon here in Anaheim. So let's go check it out. So right now we're here at the front fountain. So everyone here posing pictures on the fountain here out front, along with the VidCon logo there as well. Down out front they have is YouTube is like one of the biggest sponsors. They have all the space up there is all for YouTube up there. Let's go inside for the exhibit halls. So only have the community level, and so pretty much the main exhibit halls is only for is for the community and for all tiers, since there is like the community, creators, people who like create content, and the industry for media. Alright, so now in the concourse area. So there's like a lot of sponsors, a lot of huge banners, and even there is Teen Ninja Turtle movie, Wondershare, DaVinci Resolve. So pretty much all in the second, third levels for creators and creators industry level. I'm only have the community level for here.
Wait, I want to go this way.
Oh, it's got Paramount Gaming Lounge. Squishmallows have a whole giant pit they can jump into. Everyone's filming and recording, so it's not weird at all, just being like filming, recording, anything. So there you can actually jump into that pit. And it's full of Squishmallows in there. You got a whole sign up, whole waiver for that. So that's the line there. And here's Blackmagic Design. So they do video, they do cameras and production, primarily for cinema. They can use their software DaVinci Resolve, which is free to use, so you can eventually learn how to use it and eventually use their software. And over there we got stages over there. So especially they have like some stages they're going to show for like all different shows and stuff there. So let's walk around a bit. It's got makeshift, so they do like merchandise for creators. Elaborates. So it looks like they do like videos. Alright, so we go over there is changing. I guess she's like a gymnast. So one thing as well for a lot of these places, they do have like lounge areas for a lot of these sponsored areas. So that looks like they have is Ryu Wilder Goods. Has this lounge area and have like for VidCon thing he puts up in there, like notes. Over there is huge line, a really that have lines for it's like one YouTube merch stores. So some creators they do have merchandise stores there. I don't know where at all being close to being like that. Over there is for Mars candies like Twix, Snickers, Orbit, M&M's. They have a Sweet Plaza there. There's who wants candy. People waving. And then you got. Alright, let's go down this aisle. So you got this Bitesy. I guess it's like virtual pets. Animations. Then you got clap cut, so it's part of like TikTok. Deep motion. Squishmallows again. One of them is still there. But too bad to go back. So like you got 360 camera.
I forgot. But
You got Paramount Studios. They do for, like, all stuff for like video games for the Nickelodeon games.
Who wants to challenge me next? Who thinks they can take me down in Nickelodeon Kart Racer? I don't think
I have not played in. Haven't played that before, so no thanks. Oh, and they got VidCon visual merch, so they have like redemption for their merchandise there. So they got Creator Ink there, so they do like they do like for merchandise for map packs. Now. That's like electronic contact pointer. EW100. Electronic pointer. Interesting. And looks like there's the meows. There's my shop. Sell stuff online. There's a huge giant thing for that's Ruby Gilman. Mogul Movies. And then for Betty Crocker, for all their snacks, they have is a lounge area as well for foot by the foot roll-ups and gushers. And they have a surprise box, so if you select it for a box, then you could win a prize. More lounge area. From the Betty Crocker booth, there is mini golf. It looks like it's, I think, just like VidCon thing. It's not sponsored at all. So you got Paramount Plus Lodge, where they have like all their Nickelodeon content on there, since they're by Paramount. They got a whole play area over here. The Who's That Creator Edition, and then Connect 4, ring toss. And then I'm gonna wind back this way since only in halls C, M, B, and C. So since there's like a lot of stuff that's already taken up for the stage. Here we got all ones out. You can see a lot of people can and write things on here. So this stuff's like chalk marker. Hair extensions. You got UCC distributing. A lot of different toys and merch that they sell. Looks like got milk for the dairy industry, has a whole thing with Fortnite. Little LAN party. so from the Got Milk Fortnite area, it's gonna move on over here. That is Nintendo. So promoting for Mario and also for Mario Kart 8. So they have a whole photo op with Mario and Luigi. And also over here as well, they do have is a photo op as well, which I actually did. Oh, look at the dog scene. Oh, not like getting a picture. Yeah, also did take a picture as well, so it was pretty cool. Alright, so got his crew districts. MGA's Miniverse. Oh, it looks like the bowls of scale, I guess, of how the mini things are. Oh, a lot of confetti here. Oh, from that thing there. Oh, I got ESPCA here. Probably at one point you can adopt them. And then we get rain for some commission things. Organ donation. Yes, they got organ donation here for the one legacy. I got caricature artists here, like they're doing a session. Bucket Squad. Kenny Whoops. Anaheim item shop. Oh, I guess it's like Dungeons and Dragons. Metal dice. Wow. Yeah. Artists. Okay. Pretty much complete. And then for Mario Kart, there even is a demo kiosk over there. Okay, so so pretty much about it with all of with that over there. So actually, it's a couple places. So back here, so you got Korea Creator Media, Base Emoji Keyboard. And then Dream Team. Okay, now I think pretty much covered everything there. Well, so that's a walkthrough of VidCon 2023. It is for Friday the 23rd of June, 2023. Okay, so from the exhibit halls, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna look outside through the courtyard area and then head out back and around. If we can exit this way. No, that's bad. Okay, wow. Okay, so now outside, so you got action modes and be more all over the place with video. So right now we're between the Hilton and Hall A at the Convention Center, going towards the parking garage and towards the Anaheim Arena and North Hall where they do registration. Alright, so now the Arena Plaza. So here they got distribution of food trucks over here. There's like 11 other ones at the Grand Plaza out front. Here at the arena there is Bon Appetit and Hobo Pizza. And there's Arena right there. And then also the Anaheim Convention Center North, where registration is at the level 100. And there as well, the convention center they also held is like also here as well. It's going to be in November. It's going to be is BlizzCon, so which is the convention for Blizzard Entertainment. And also, last year they held there is the this kid's getting copyright striked. But yeah, the convention center they had the Overwatch League last year as well. So if you want to, you can check that out as well. At the convention center they have BlizzCon here, but thanks a lot, kid. You're getting me copyright strike. So I'm going to go back towards the Grand Plaza and I'm going to be heading out. Okay, so now back at the Grand Plaza. So here, the big old banners back out front from earlier, and then as well as the fountain. And then also got the VidCon logo, and then got the Hilton here and the Marriott over there. Lounger, they got all the food trucks here, which is part of Food Truck Smackdown. This does a lot of stuff, food trucks here for the Convention Center, Angel Stadium, and Honda Center. So there you got is coconut food truck, Heavenly Bites, and then Crave Cool. Cali Delights. Cali Delights looks to have like ice cream, horchatas, and more there. They got a big wall here you can write on there. It says what inspires you, write your name, and then what actually inspires you. What was the thing that inspires people? Then you got fountain here. Then you got California Graze Burgers. That's the Sultimo Creek. Dragon Dogs. So it's like interesting combination for hot dogs. And then German Yum Truck. They have really good pita sandwiches. Rolling sushi. And modern Kala Latin cuisine. Especially everyone's always interested of what food trucks are here. Especially my first video about day one, I put in the title food trucks, didn't mention what food trucks are actually there. So that would be probably good to actually have them there in the first place. Okay, so we're going to head out. Thank you for watching Ansel Travel. You're on Ansel Travel.
Yeah, it's like IYK. And it's just a bunch of if you know, you know.
Like the Marriott. That looks pretty cool. Should definitely stay here. Final day of VidCon. Yeah, I got here much later because it is like 4 o'clock already because I got held up at work, but at least I'm right nearby at least. So this is like really tired from everything, so let's go to like one of the panels and watch and relax for the next part, for the panels there.
How to create the story as an editor, as a good editor can make a story out of really anything. Well, yeah, I mean, it's much more interesting when they fail. Yeah, it's like that's so much more fun to edit. They're trying to achieve this, and then they fall off the cliff. That's fucking hilarious. There we go. I'm swearing. There we go. The tone's been set. But That's what I mean. It's like that is so much more fun. And I think more authentic. I think we set up these goals, and then and I've seen this in content before, where it's like they package the idea of like, or the spectacle idea of like, and they go off with that, and then they think that's the only thing that matters. And then they go towards it, and then clearly there was a point where they probably failed, or they skipped a step in something they've done, and then they think that's the video they've done. I think you're right, part of it is actually your journey towards getting that done. It's in the same way of like I like to compare it with like the Avengers movies. Like we like to watch a lot of these big fight scenes, but the main reason why they end up working is because we've actually spent 2 hours learning about their characters and justifying why they're in that fight. And I think that's one of the things I really enjoy, and I think a lot of creators do end up skipping that. I don't know where I'm going with this point, but I feel like again it just does come back to that character. Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I mean I think that
Understanding that funny moments need to breathe and funny needs to happen, enjoyable moments need to exist in a space. You don't need to fill everything with a word. Yeah, I think that was a big one too.
And the VidCon. That's the end of VidCon 2023. That's a pretty good turnout, but not as big as previous years. It looks like they're throwing leftover items from the YouTube drop shop. Thanks for coming along, everybody.